AITA for kicking my sister-in-law out because she ruined my baby shower. Hi Reddit, this is my first post here, and I'm truly in despair because my whole family is pressuring me right now. I'm 28F, pregnant with my first baby, and the events happened a couple of weeks ago in New York, where my husband and I live. My husband, 30M, is a wonderful guy, but his family, well, let's just say they are always at the center of drama. Especially his sister, my sister-in-law, 26F, named Anna. We were never close friends. She was always a little jealous of me because I stole her brother, as she jokes, but I think it's not entirely a joke. She is unmarried, works in marketing, and constantly comments on our life. How we spend money, how I dress, even how we plan our family. There have been minor conflicts before. For example, at our wedding 2 years ago, she accidentally spilled wine on my dress and said it was for luck. But I held back because I didn't want to ruin the day. Now about the event itself. I am 7 months pregnant, and this is our first child after several unsuccessful attempts. My husband and I decided to have a baby shower, a cute party where friends and family give gifts for the baby. In America, it's popular, and I've dreamed of it since childhood because I grew up in a family of immigrants from Europe where such traditions didn't exist, but here it seems so fun and supportive. I planned everything myself with the help of my best friend, 29F, because I wanted it to be perfect. A neutral theme because we kept the baby's gender a secret. It was supposed to be a surprise for everyone at the party, pastel-colored decorations, games like guessing the birth date, and lots of delicious food, cupcakes, fruits, salads, because I'm currently on a diet due to gestational diabetes. We invited about 30 people. My parents, they flew from Ukraine specially, friends, colleagues, and of course my husband's family, his parents, sister Anna, and a few other relatives. We spent a lot of time and money on this, rented a cute hall in a local community center, hired a photographer because we wanted to preserve the memories. I specifically asked everyone not to ask about the baby's gender. My husband and I knew from the ultrasound, but kept it a secret to reveal it at the shower with a big cake with pink or blue decorations inside. This was supposed to be the climax of the evening. Anna was skeptical from the start. When I told her about the plans, she said, "Oh, that's so American, why so much fuss? Just give birth and that's it." But I ignored it, thinking she was just jealous since she herself doesn't have children yet. The day of the shower arrived, everything was going perfectly at first. Guests came, gave cute things, diapers, toys, baby clothes. My parents were delighted because it was new to them. We played games, laughed, took pictures. Anna arrived later with a strange expression on her face and brought a gift, a box of cheap toys from Walmart, which was okay, but she immediately started commenting on everything. "Oh, this decor looks cheap. Why so little alcohol? It's a party." Even though I explained it was for a pregnant woman, so no alcohol. I held back, smiled, because I didn't want drama. But then the horror happened. We got to the gender reveal moment. Everyone gathered around the cake, my husband and I were holding the knife, guests were recording on their phones. And then Anna, standing to the side, suddenly shouts loudly, "Oh, everyone already knows it's a boy. I overheard your conversation with the doctor on the phone a week ago when I was visiting. Why this circus?" The whole room froze. I felt my heart drop. This was our moment. We were so looking forward to sharing it with everyone at once. Guests started whispering. Someone laughed nervously. My parents looked confused. I turned to Anna and said, "How could you? That was private." She just shrugged. "So what? We're family. We know everything about each other." I was in shock, tears in my eyes. The whole mood was ruined, the surprise spoiled. My husband tried to calm me down, but I couldn't take it and said to her, "Anna, get out. You ruined everything I planned for months. This is my day and you have no right to do this." She started arguing, "You're overreacting, it's a joke." But I insisted and my husband supported me. He led her out the door. After that, the party continued, but the atmosphere was tense. Some guests left early. Now my husband's whole family is angry with me. His mom calls and says I was rude and don't respect the family because Anna just wanted to be a part of it, and that I should have forgiven her. Anna writes messages that I'm selfish and made her out to be the villain. Even some friends say that maybe I overreacted because of hormones. But I feel I had the right. It was my baby shower, my special day. My husband is on my side, but the pressure from his family is strong, and I'm starting to doubt myself. AITA for kicking my sister-in-law out for ruining my baby shower. If you like this start, Let me know, and I'll continue with updates, for example, how the family reacted further if there were apologies, etc. Update 1. Hello to everyone who commented on my original post. Thank you for the support, because I really felt alone in all this. Many of you advised talking to my husband and not giving in to family pressure, and I tried, but here's what happened over the last 2 days. First, a reminder. I kicked Anna out of my baby shower after she ruined the gender surprise by shouting, "It's a boy," before we cut the cake. This was in New York, and my whole plan for the perfect party went down the drain. I was in tears, guests were embarrassed, and now my husband's family thinks I'm a monster. So after the shower, my husband and I came home tired, but he hugged me and said, "You were right, Anna crossed a line. It was our day and she should have respected that." We decided not to answer calls from his family that evening because I was emotionally drained, hormones, 7 months pregnant, plus gestational diabetes makes me sensitive to stress. But the next morning, the storm began. First, my mother-in-law, 55F, my husband's mom, called. She was hysterical. "How could you humiliate my daughter like that? Anna just wanted to be part of the family. You've always been so cold to us, and now you're kicking people out of parties. It's not your private property, it's a family celebration." I tried to explain that it was my baby shower, which I organized for myself and the baby, and that Anna eavesdropped on a private conversation. By the way, how did she do that? I was talking to the doctor on the phone in another room when she was visiting. She must have been standing by the door. That's creepy. But my mother-in-law wouldn't listen, just repeated, "Family above all, you must apologize to Anna because she's crying and says you hate her." My husband took the phone and told his mom, "Mom, Anna should apologize, not the other way around. She ruined the surprise we planned for months." But my mother-in-law just sighed and said, "You're always on her side, son. She's manipulating you." Then the messages from Anna started. She sent a whole essay on WhatsApp. "I don't understand why you're so dramatic. It was a joke, I thought everyone would laugh. You always make a mountain out of a molehill because you're the perfect wife to my brother. Maybe you should think about your hormones, not blame me. And by the way, that cake looked terrible, pink inside. No blue, haha. Oh right, a boy, congratulations." She even added an eye-rolling emoji. I was in shock, no apology, just accusations. I showed my husband, and he replied to her, "Anna, this is not a joke, you crossed a line. Don't write to us until you're ready to apologize." But she didn't stop, sent another one. "Okay, if you want to play this game, I'll tell the whole family how you kicked me out like a dog. Aunt Mary already knows and says you're selfish." Meanwhile, my parents, who flew from Ukraine and are staying with us for a week, are on my side. My mom said, "Daughter, in our culture family is important, but respect is above all. She had no right to ruin your day." They helped me unpack the gifts from the shower. There were such cute things like a cradle from colleagues, a bathing set from friends, and even a personalized photo album from my friend. But every time I looked at the photos from the party, the photographer sent previews, I saw that moment, everyone frozen, and Anna smiling as if nothing happened. It upset me, and I even cried in the evening. Another twist, my husband got a call from his father, 57M, who is usually quiet and doesn't interfere. He said, "Son, your mom is depressed because of all this. Maybe invite Anna for dinner and makeup. She's your sister and the baby is our grandson, we all should be together." My husband refused, saying, "Dad, Anna has to admit her mistake first." But now my husband looks worried, he loves his family, and I see it's eating at him. We talked about it in bed. I said I don't want our child to grow up in an atmosphere of drama where people don't respect boundaries. He agreed, but added, "Maybe we should give them time to cool down." At work, I work in IT, but I'm about to go on maternity leave soon. Colleagues who were at the shower wrote in the chat, "Your sister-in-law is something else. Good for you for standing up for yourself." That cheered me up, but the pressure from the in-laws is strong. I feel guilty, maybe I really did overreact. After all, it's family, and in America, where we live, family ties are important, but my feelings count too, right? Thanks for the advice, Reddit. Should I apologize to keep the peace or hold my ground? NTA from the majority, but some say white TA for the drama. Update 2. Hello everyone again. Thank you for the comments under Update 1. Many advised setting boundaries and not giving in to manipulation, and it helped me hold on. A week has passed since the last update, so about 10 days after the shower, and the situation has evolved into something even more dramatic. My husband and I decided not to contact his family until they calmed down, but of course, life doesn't give you a break. I'm 7.5 months pregnant, and the doctor said to watch my stress because my sugar levels are spiking, so I tried to focus on the positive. Setting up the nursery with the shower gifts, blue wallpaper. Yes, a boy, as Anna revealed, toys, a crib. My parents returned to Ukraine, but before their flight, my mom advised, "Don't let them run your life, daughter. You're a mom now, your family comes first." But here's what happened. Anna unexpectedly showed up at our home on Saturday evening, without warning, with a bouquet of flowers and a box of candy, even though she knows about my diabetes, but okay. My husband opened the door and she immediately started crying. "Brother, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to ruin anything, I was just excited and it slipped out. Please forgive me." He invited her inside because he didn't want a scandal on the doorstep. Our house is in a quiet Brooklyn neighborhood. The neighbors hear everything. I was sitting in the living room, and when she came in, I said, "Anna, what are you doing here?" She sat down and started a monologue. "I know I ruined your surprise, but it wasn't on purpose. I overheard the conversation by accident. Well, okay, maybe I eavesdropped a little because I was curious, and at the party I just couldn't hold back. Mom says you hate me, but we're family. Let's forget it. I even brought a gift for my nephew, a cute toy car." She pulled a toy out of her bag, but I noticed it was the same cheap one from Walmart she had already given at the shower. Did she take it back? "I didn't buy this apology. It sounded like I'm sorry you were offended, not I'm sorry for my actions," I said. "Anna, you didn't just blurt it out, you eavesdropped on a private conversation and decided you had the right to reveal the secret in front of 30 guests. It's not a joke, it's disrespect. If you're truly sorry, then admit you were wrong and promise not to interfere in our private life anymore." She rolled her eyes. "Oh, come on, you're always so serious." "In our family, we share everything, there are no secrets. Mom is right, you're trying to separate my brother from us." Here my husband intervened. "Anna, that's enough. If you're not ready to sincerely apologize, then leave." She stood up, threw the flowers on the table, and left, slamming the door, shouting, "You're both selfish, we'll see how you manage without family." After that, my mother-in-law called my husband and said that Anna was hysterical and that we are breaking up the family. She even suggested family therapy, but only if I admit my guilt. My husband refused. "Mom, therapy is an idea, but Anna has to go first because the problem is with her." Now his parents aren't speaking to him, and he's sad. He says he loves me, but it's hard. I suggested he go to a therapist together to discuss how to set boundaries with a toxic family, and he agreed. We booked a session for next week. On the positive side, friends organized a mini shower online via Zoom to cheer me up with games and virtual gifts. It reminded me that there are people who respect me, but I'm still thinking, maybe I should have forgiven for the sake of peace. The baby will be born soon, and I don't want drama at the christening or something. Reddit, your advice helps. Most say NTA and to hold on, but some advise blocking them. What do you think about this twist? Update 3. Hello, Reddit. Thank you all for the support in the previous updates. Your comments about setting boundaries and not giving in to toxic manipulations really helped me not to break down. Almost a month has passed since the baby shower. I'm now 8 months pregnant, and the baby is kicking like a soccer player. It reminds me why all this is worth it. And the situation with my husband's family has reached a new level of drama. My husband and I went to that family therapy my mother-in-law mentioned, but not as they imagined. First, a reminder of the context. Anna apologized insincerely, blamed me for everything, and left slamming the door. The in-laws stopped talking to my husband, and I focused on preparing for childbirth. Hospitals in New York are expensive, so we were arranging everything. The hospital bag, parenting classes online, because I'm not very mobile anymore, and even bought a baby monitor. My friends continued to support me. One friend sent a set of organic diapers because she knows I'm trying to be eco-friendly. But here's how it developed. My husband, feeling guilty about the rift with his parents, suggested, maybe we should invite them to a session with the therapist? Not a family session with them, but first just the two of us, and then we'll think about it. We went to a neutral therapist in Manhattan, a middle-aged woman, a specialist in family conflicts. At the first session, I poured everything out. About Anna, who always comments on my life, for example, when we bought an apartment in Brooklyn, she said, "Too expensive, you're not millionaires." About eavesdropping on the conversation with the doctor, I still don't understand how she did it. She must have been hiding in the hallway because our apartment is small, 2 bedrooms. And about how she ruined the shower by shouting about the boy before the cake. The therapist nodded and said, "This is a classic dynamic. The sister feels threatened by the new family member, and the parents enable it because they don't want confrontation." My husband shared that in childhood, Anna was always the princess. His parents spoiled her because she's the youngest, and he often gave in to avoid arguments. The therapist advised, "Set clear boundaries. Tell them that without a sincere apology, there will be no contact, especially before the baby is born." We decided to give the in-laws a chance. My husband sent a message, "Mom, Dad, we want to make up, but Anna has to admit she was wrong and we can all go to therapy together." The reply came quickly, but not the one we expected. My mother-in-law wrote, "We are not going to therapy with strangers. Your wife started it all, let her apologize first. And by the way, Anna told us how you kicked her out. We don't want to see the grandson if you treat family like this." It was like a blow, they're blackmailing us with the grandson. My husband was in shock, replied, "This is not blackmail, Mom. We want healthy relationships." But then his father called and added, "Son, your mom isn't sleeping at night thinking about this. Anna says your wife was always jealous of her because Anna is better in her career, she's in marketing, and you're in it. Haha." I heard this on speakerphone and almost cried. I'm successful in my job, but I'm on maternity leave now, and it's not a competition. The escalation happened the next day. Anna posted on Instagram, "We're not friends, but a friend sent a screenshot, a story with a photo from the shower. Did she steal the photo from one of the guests?" Where she wrote, "When you get kicked out of a family event for a joke. Family drama pregnancy hormones AITA?" with hashtags as if hinting at my post here. Some mutual acquaintances started writing to my husband. "What happened with you guys?" Anna looks upset. We blocked her on social media, but it added stress, my blood pressure went up, and the doctor advised rest. The therapist at the second session said, "This is manipulation. They're trying to make you give in. Hold your ground, focus on your new family." Now my husband is firmly on my side. If they don't change, they won't see the grandson until they apologize. But I feel bad, pregnancy makes me emotional, and I dreamed of a big family for the child. My parents from Ukraine called on Zoom, "Daughter, don't let them ruin your happiness. We will fly in for the birth if needed." This cheered me up, but the pressure is strong. Reddit, should I insist on therapy or just cut them off? Most comments say NTA, but some say that family is family, forgive them. Thanks for the advice. Update 4, final. Hello everyone for the last time. This is my final update because the situation has finally reached a resolution and I want to close this chapter. Another month has passed, it's November now, and New York is already cold with the first snow, and our baby was born. A little boy whom we named Alex after my grandfather, weighing 3.5 kg, healthy and loud. The birth was at Mount Sinai Hospital. Everything went smoothly, even with an epidural because the pain was unbearable. My husband was with me the whole time, holding my hand, and it was the happiest moment of our lives. We cried with joy looking at him. He has my husband's hair and my eyes. The first days at home were chaos, sleepless nights, feeding every 2 hours, but it's all worth it. Friends brought food, lasagna, soups, because I'm still recovering, and a friend organized a meal train through an app. Regarding my husband's family, after the last update where Anna posted on Instagram, we decided to cut off contact completely. My husband sent a final message to his parents. "We love you, but without respect for our boundaries, we cannot continue. When you're ready to apologize and change, call." They didn't respond at first, but when the baby was born, my mother-in-law called on the day of the birth. We only notified my parents in advance. She said, "Congratulations, son. When will we see our grandson? We bought gifts, a stroller and clothes." My husband replied, "Mom, thank you, but until Anna sincerely apologizes and you admit that you enabled her toxic behavior, we are not ready. This is to protect our family." She cried, "You are cruel, this is our grandson." But we didn't give in, the therapist advised to hold our ground, otherwise the drama would continue. Anna sent a message a week later. "Congratulations on the boy, I told you so. I'm sorry it turned out this way, maybe we can meet?" But again, without a real admission of guilt, just "I'm sorry it turned out this way," as if it were an accident. We ignored it. The in-laws tried through relatives, an aunt called, "Don't be like this, family should be together." But we explained the situation, and some relatives agreed with us. Anna was always problematic. Finally, we blocked everyone who pressures us and are focusing on the three of us. My parents flew in for a week, my mom cooked borscht and vareniki, my dad played with the baby, and it was perfect. They have returned, but promised to visit often. Now, looking back, I don't regret kicking Anna out of the shower. It was a catalyst to see the real problems. My husband and I are stronger than ever, and we're planning the christening only with close friends and my family. If the in-laws change, the door is open, but without the drama. Reddit, your advice saved me from doubt and TA unequivocally. If anyone is in a similar situation, I advise. Boundaries are the key to happiness. Thank you all, this was my journey. And now I'm closing this account, Time for Motherhood. What are your thoughts on this story? Did the author do the right thing? What would you have done in her shoes? Share your opinion in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new stories.